Big moves are brewing at Barcelona, and fans are on high alert. Nico Williams is closer than ever to joining the club, with personal terms reportedly agreed. But that's not all. Sources now link Barça to a shocking move for Marcus Rashford, and rising star Roony Bardghji is also on their radar. With the summer window heating up, the front office is going all in to rebuild the attack. And as for Lamine Yamal, his situation just got even more complicated. Could a new signing impact his role next season? Barça's transfer plan is bold and full of surprises. Barcelona fans, buckle up because what we're about to break down could define the next era of Barça football. Major transfer dominoes are beginning to fall, and behind the scenes, things are heating up in Catalonia. From a potentially massive deal involving Nico Williams to surprise links with Marcus Rashford to serious interest in wonderkid Roony Bardghji and concerns over the Lamine Yamal situation, this summer could be one of the most pivotal windows in recent Barcelona history. Let's start with the name on everyone's lips, Nico Williams. The athletic club and Spain national team winger has been on fire, and his explosive performances at the European Championship have put him firmly on Barça's radar. Joan Laporta and Deco have both confirmed that the club is working on adding an elite winger with creativity and pace. And Nico fits the profile perfectly. Aged just 21, he's already proven himself in La Liga and on the international stage. His chemistry with Lamine Yamal during Spain duty has been electric. They've been tearing through defenses together, and some believe that Barça is planning to recreate that duo at club level. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Multiple reports have confirmed that Nico Williams has already agreed personal terms with Barcelona. The only thing left is negotiating with Athletic Club, and that's where things get tricky. Nico's release clause is around 58 million euros, and Bilbao are refusing to lower it by a single euro. Barça, meanwhile, are trying to work out a structured payment or player plus cash deal to stay within their financial fair play restrictions. But if there's one thing that's clear, it's that Barcelona are all in on bringing Nico to Camp Nou. Now, shifting to the Premier League, the whispers linking Marcus Rashford to Barcelona have shocked fans on both sides. Rashford is currently unsettled at Manchester United, and his relationship with Erik ten Hag has reportedly deteriorated. While the Englishman signed a big money extension last season, United are now open to offers, especially with Sir Jim Ratcliffe looking to rebuild the squad. Barcelona, watching closely, see an opportunity. Sources close to the club say Deco admires Rashford's versatility and believes he could thrive in La Liga. With Lewandowski aging and Ferran Torres' future uncertain, Rashford could be a high-profile solution to Barça's attacking depth. But here's the dilemma. Rashford comes with a massive wage package. Barça cannot match his current salary without serious departures. If Rashford is serious about a movie, he'll need to accept a significant wage cut, which his camp is reportedly considering if it means a fresh start at a legendary club. A loan deal with a buy option has even been floated behind the scenes, especially if United are willing to pay part of his wages for a season. Now, let's talk about the wild card Roony Bardghji. If you haven't heard this name yet, get used to it. Bardghji is the teenage sensation from Copenhagen who has been lighting up European scouts' notebooks. The Swedish winger, just 18 years old, has been dubbed the next Mahrez left-footed, skillful, direct, and fearless. And guess what? Barcelona have been watching him for over a year. With his contract winding down and Premier League clubs sniffing around, Deco wants to move fast. Why Bardghji? Simple. He's young, affordable, and has world-class potential. Barcelona have always thrived on identifying generational talent before the rest of the world catches up. Think Pedri. Think Xavi. Now, Bardghji could be next in line. The club believes he could offer long-term competition for Rafinha and Lamine Yamal on the flanks and possibly become a breakout star under Hansi Flick's dynamic attacking system. Speaking of Lamine Yamal, this is where things get sensitive. While he's had a sensational breakout year, the club is walking a tightrope with his development. There's concern that overuse at such a young age could burn him out, both physically and mentally. The coaching staff is also aware of the media pressure and expectations building around him, from being compared to Messi to being labeled Spain's savior at the Euros. Internally, Barça are working on a personalized development plan for Yamal to protect him from injuries and help him grow steadily. His family and agent Jorge Mendes are heavily involved in these discussions. The idea is to manage his minutes, possibly rotate him more, and even give him designated rest periods throughout the season. Signing a player like Nico Williams or Rashford isn't just about adding talent, it's also about giving Yamal the space to breathe, compete, and develop at a healthy pace. Now let's talk tactics. With Hansi Flick at the helm, we can expect fast, vertical football with a focus on wingers and pressing. That's why Barça are so focused on adding wide forwards. Under Xavi, the wingers often played safe, passed backward, and lacked dynamism. Flick wants the opposite: direct runs, dribbles, width, and chaos in the box. Nico Williams and Bardghji are perfect fits for that system. Rashford, too, with his pace and unpredictability, could thrive in such a setup. On the outgoing side, Barcelona are working hard to move on several players. Ferran Torres, Ansu Fati, and even Vitor Roque could be on the transfer list to make room for incoming stars. Ferran has interest from clubs in Italy and the Premier League, while Fati's loan spell at Brighton hasn't convinced Barça to keep him long-term. Roque, meanwhile, is a subject of internal debate. Do they loan him out or sell him to reinvest? The answer may depend on whether Barcelona can actually land Nico or Rashford. Meanwhile, keep your eyes on Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo. Their futures remain unclear, but Barça are reportedly still in talks with both Atletico and Manchester City to try and extend their stays. Cancelo, in particular, is seen as essential for Flick's system, while Felix may be sacrificed if Barça land another forward. Another layer to this transfer window is La Masia. With Yamal breaking through and Paul Kubars becoming a fan favorite, the club is determined to strike the right balance between signings and youth development. Roony Bardghji would be seen as a continuation of that youth-first philosophy, while Rashford or Nico represent a higher-tier investment. Financially, Barcelona remain under strict fair play regulations from La Liga, but President Joan Laporta is pushing hard to activate new levers and sponsorships. The club is hopeful that they will soon return to one spending status, which would allow them to spend money more freely. If that happens before the end of July, expect the transfer market to explode with Barça at the center of it. To sum up, here's the situation right now. Nico Williams has agreed personal terms, and Barça are pushing to meet his €58 release clause, possibly in installment. Marcus Rashford is being closely monitored, with Deco and Flick liking his versatility. Any move depends on salary cuts and potential sales. Roony Bardghji is a dark horse target, but fits the club's youth strategy. Expect a push if the Nico deal stalls or if Ferran/Ansu are sold. Lamine Yamal's future is being carefully managed to protect his health and potential. Barça want to support, not overwhelm, their teenage prodigy. With Hansi Flick implementing